Today, we are going to embark on a thrilling adventure into the realm of the supreme con artist Anansi, the Spider, as we unveil the secrets behind this knowledgeable and touching storyteller and sympathetic charlatan. We shed light on who Anansi is and where he is from. We dig deeper why he is so interesting. What is his personality? Further, we have a bonus for you to add to your wisdom. We also briefly go over popular culture in which he is portrayed, and we conclude with a couple of other interesting spider gods that exist in our world. Who is Anansi? Tales about him spread exclusively through oral transmission from West African folklore, where stories traveled across the continent to other parts of the world. Its origin lies with the Ashanti people in Ghana, and in their Akan language, where the word Anansi means spider. Anansi's tales were transmitted across continents by transatlantic slavery and migration. Those enslaved who made it to the New World would only have their memories, traditions, and stories left to share. He is commonly depicted as a spider with a man's head and torso, and his numerous engaging cautionary tales and lessons about skills and wisdom. Further, he is also known in Akan mythology as the West African spider god, where he was brought into the world by the creator deity, the god Nyame, and the earth goddess, Asa Seya. He often serves as an intermediary between the gods and mortals. What makes Anansi so interesting? Anansi holds a significant place in the hearts of many, where his tales have been passed down through generations. The power and hope he resembles resonates with people from all walks of life, and especially for slaves who felt they need to learn similar qualities if they hoped to survive during these harsh black pages in our colonial history. People universally relate to the timeless themes of outwitting, trickery, skill, and wisdom in speech, and the triumph of him being the underestimated underdog, outsmarting those who are wiser, stronger, or richer, making him a beloved character in the hearts of people from many different cultures and backgrounds. Anansi's underdog stories are seamlessly transcending time and are still relevant in modern storytelling. This allowed the tales to be transcribed all over the world, and especially in the Caribbean, particularly in Jamaica, Suriname, and Netherlands Antilles, where the figure plays an important role in their local folklore. Anansi's demeanor is undeniably friendly, drawing people into his web of tales with his infectious charm and playful nature. He is a youthful spirit, forever curious and eager to explore. But don't be fooled by his mischievous actions, for he possesses maturity and wisdom that shines through his clever schemes. While Anansi is a social creature, he exhibits introverted tendencies as well. He often observes silently from the shadows, taking his time to carefully plot his next move. Anansi's free-spirited nature grants him the ability to adapt to any situation he is exposed to and still stay in control, especially when you think he lost it all. That is where the miraculous Anansi comes up with a unique trick to handle the situation or manipulates events in his favor. In the realm of storytelling, Anansi assumes the role of both antagonist and protagonist. He is an ambiguous character, capable of being both the mischievous trickster and the heroic figure that saves the day. Here you see a brief overview of these unique personality traits that Anansi made so popular. This dynamic nature adds depth and intrigue to his tales, keeping audiences captivated and guessing at his true intentions. And now, we have a bonus for you in the shape of an Anansi story about how he got so knowledgeable. We thought, what better way to explain who he is and why he became so smart than to share one of his stories. Grab some tidbits, you are in for a reckless educational ride. One day, as the sun soaked the savannah its warm golden rays of light, in a world where wisdom was more precious than gold and only available for the lucky few, there lived a trickster with an insatiable thirst for knowledge, named Anansi the Spider. He was renowned throughout the land for his cleverness, his ability to outsmart even the most complex situations, and for his daring love for overcoming challenges. On this day, Anansi hatched a daring plan to hoard all the world's wisdom in a single clay pot. Anansi scurried across the vast lands, seeking the hidden corners where wisdom was whispered. He approached wise leaders, listened to the whispers of the wind, and even eavesdropped on the secrets shared between the moon and the stars. Through tireless efforts, Anansi managed to gather a vast treasure trove of wisdom. The pot he chose to store this knowledge was ornate and shimmering. Filled with excitement and anticipation, Anansi hid deep within the forest. The spider believed that with the world's wisdom in his possession, he would become the wisest being in existence. News of Anansi's achievements spread like wildfire. Animals, spirits, and even the gods themselves were intrigued by the audacity of this spider. They all yearned to possess this tremendous wisdom for themselves. Thus, a group of animals, led by the wise and noble Supreme Nyame, creator of the universe, approached him with a proposal. Anansi, the mighty Nyame, spoke. Your accomplishment is truly remarkable, but wisdom is not meant to be hoarded. It must be shared and passed down through generations. By keeping it hidden away, you deny the world the light of knowledge. Anansi hesitated, since he is caught between his desire for knowledge and power and the honest insight of his wise father. Deep down he knew that his father was right, but the attraction of controlling all the wisdom was impossible to resist. The animals, recognizing Anansi's inner struggle, devised a plan to convince him to release the wisdom from the clay pot. They gathered and called upon the earth goddess Asaseya and the natural spirits of the forest for assistance, to overcome Anansi's greed and allow common sense to enlighten him. Their prayers were answered. As twilight embraced the land and a sudden darkness settled in, the spirits emerged from the shadows. Their energy and light twirled and whirled, casting enchantments that seemed to whisper in Anansi's ears. Spellbound by the magical spectacle, Anansi felt a stirring within his heart and mind. The elemental spirit's dance ignited a higher forgotten wisdom in Anansi's brain, the one true energy form that connects all life together, and it spoke of the beauty of sharing wisdom, of how it could shape lives and connect souls. In that moment, Anansi realized the true power of knowledge lay not in its possession, but in its spreading. With tears of enlightenment streaming down his face, he gathered his courage to shatter the pot, allowing the wisdom to surge out into the world. It flowed like a river, nourishing the minds and hearts of all who sought and needed it. And thus, the trickster who became a short-lived monopolist of knowledge, touched by true wisdom, got convinced to spread his wisdom and inspire the hearts and minds of all the storytellers walking the globe. These stories carried with them the lessons learned from the clay wisdom pot, and they were shared far and wide. And so, the tale of Anansi the spider, who once sought to hoard the world's wisdom, but discovered the beauty of sharing, became a timeless reminder that true wisdom is a gift meant to be cherished by all. Since then, instead of somebody knowing everything, everyone knows something. These were true, valuable, wise words, and they gave a good impression why these tales are so popular. Over the past centuries, there are dozens of stories detailing the trickster's shenanigans, depicted in several novels, art, school literature, video games, and has made appearances in movies and TV series, such as in notable examples like Anansi Boys TV miniseries, American Gods TV series, Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, and Spider-Man, Homecoming, Kirikou and the Sorceress. And lastly, we have a look at what other fascinating spider gods that exist all over the world. The spider is a magical creature and is often depicted as frightening. Here are some exciting supernatural spider stories to explore. Arachne is a weaving woman in Roman mythology who tried to kill herself because she lost against Minerva. Minerva took pity on her and turned her into the first spider. Iktomi is a spider trickster and cultural hero among the Native American Lakota people. Jorogumo from Japan is a spider that can transform into a beautiful woman to lure men to their death. Otu is the Sumerian goddess of weaving, and is derived from the ancient Mesopotamian civilization. Naruo is the spider lord and creator deity from Kiribati archipelago in Oceania. Ayapayak from Mochica, Peru, who is worshipped as a creator god, and who is also depicted as a villain in the Marvel Universe. And here we conclude our exploration of Anansi, the spider who may be mischievous, but his diverse tales carry profound truths, reminding us that sometimes the greatest victories are achieved with wit, wisdom, flexibility, and magic. Now we hope you learned how true wisdom can be acquired, and that's not only by playing it smart. So subscribe to our channel and get wiser every time you check us out. We also appreciate if you can leave a comment for us about what you think of Anansi the spider god, and if you feel intrigued by him. Thanks for your attention, stay eager and curious, and until next time.